Hello guys, this is a summary of the Lifeway Sierra Leone organization that was holding a program for children with disabilities, and within these 2 days we visited some of the vulnerable community known as Susa Bay and also Kobe community. These are community that are charged with children with disability that are vulnerable and they need support. So this great organization known as Lifeway Sierra Leone take the task wherein to visit every children with disability around these two community, and you can see the view of our work. We will take our time to be around the program and cover the program. And the program was so unique wherein I saw some of the disabled children who are vulnerable. I was so sad to see them. Some of them could not walk, some of them could not talk, some of them their mother have passed away. This is the community you can see. This is a beautiful view, and this is around the Susas Bay community where many child with disability are found. They stay near a big sea. Sometimes this water usually come into the house, and usually cause flooding. Sometimes they lost properties and life when flooding occur around this place. And this great organization known as Lifeway Sierra Leone organization has organized this platform for children with disability so that they will have the ability the ability to do something good. And you can see these are children that are living in the slum area known as the Kobe and the Susas Bay community. And the Lifeway Sierra Leone have organized a Christmas program which is very relevant for them. Children with disabilities should not be neglected, especially Mami, a disabled child who could not able to walk. I was really in the emotional way when I saw Mami. Mami is a girl child that is about 5 years old, and he could not able to walk or even go to school. These children with disabilities should have the facility to know their ability to do something and to be happy again. And we are going to talk with the manager and the CEO.
So we are back from the wonderful occasion, the wonderful event organized by the Lifeway Sierra Leone. So here with me, I'm the CEO, the director of the Lifeway organization. Welcome, Mr. Peter.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having us.
So it has been a 2 days journey in the capital city of Sierra Leone. Yesterday we were at the Susans Bay.
That's right.
Today we went to the Kobe community trying to talk to the children with disability. So we would like you to tell us what your observation is and your experience from today's event.
Okay, thank you very much for having me, and I must say thank you for having the opportunity to come around to cover the 2 days program. And for me, as an individual and as an organization, Lifeways Sierra Leone, we think it's a life-changing moment. It's really inspiring. It's one of those moments that I've been longing to ever experience in the capital of Sierra Leone. These two communities, the one yesterday we visited, which is Susan's Bay, and the one today, Dubé communities. These two communities are the most vulnerable and deplorable communities in the western area of Freetown. So yes, these communities are deprived, but the one sad story is this. In these deprived communities, that's where you see the persons with disability living the most. In these two most deprived communities, that's where you can find children with special needs. So imagine persons, normal people, able people in those communities having difficult moments, challenges, living in a deplorable condition. Talk less of persons with disability, more so children with special needs. It's unimaginable. It is a very heartbreaking experience for me as a person in this organization. Yeah. Because that's why Lifeways Director is all about, to reach out to persons with disability, more so children with disability in the most deprived, hard to reach communities in the country.
Why did you came up with this initiative of helping the disability?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have this passion for disability issues because I happen to be one of the person with disability. I lived with disability from childhood up to adulthood, permanent substantial disability, and I happen to have my first son as well, who is substantially disabled. So my inner mind, my spirit being, everything about me is about disability. And I have the notion that I and my family needs to give back to society, because people, individuals, organizations, nations, especially in the United Kingdom, invested so much, doing so much well for me and my family. So if I have the ability to give back to somebody like myself, my family, to at least alleviate minimize the suffering of somebody with disability, or family with disability, as I imagine, is something that I wholeheartedly welcome. So coming back to support children with disability is like giving back to society. It's giving back in kind to people who have helped, to people of my state who has helped. So I think this is a worthwhile exercise and venture. So I think, yes, I'm all for it. And I guess my family and the people of like minds will embrace Lifeways Director. Thank you.
So now the 2 days program has ended. So what is your next step in helping them?
Yes, now that we have successfully completed these 2 days, Susan's Bay and Dubé communities with our program, Love Despite Disability program for children with special needs. Now it's a moment of reflection, taking forward these children, because we initiated this program, yes, for Christmas, because it's a moment of reflection and love, sharing with children, other children. But now I'm thinking of how to sustain their abilities, how to get them back into schools, how to get them back into proper education, supporting the families, how to get them into welfare, well-being, basically how to get them into supporting their parents, their families, how to continue the campaign and awareness of disability issues. So the next step is after we go back, after the holidays, I will have to visit our beneficiaries, the schools of our beneficiaries, to meet with the teachers, the school administration, and see what is, how best we can support the school to be able to support the child. And we'll have to come back to the families themselves and see how best we can continue to support those families, so that we can be able to support the child. Because our primary focus is the child. Whatever the child goes, we follow the child. If the child at home, we are there. If the child is a school-going child, we want to be there as well.
Okay, so there are people looking at you right now. So do you have any word of advice to people looking with disability or not?
Yes. I think when we talk about disability, I want the world, the communities, the people out there to know that no one in his right frame of mind would want to be a disabled person. But this is an experience that no one has control over. You know, it happens to anybody at any point in time in your life. So I would encourage every man, every woman, every living soul, living being, to begin to rethink on the issue of disability. I want us to join hands together to push the awareness and the sensitization of our communities on issues relating to disability, and more so children with disability, because these children are our future.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well, viewers, we have come to the end of today's program. Now you have heard from the CEO, Mr. Peter, what he had just said. So, to meet again, thank you, goodbye.
Thank you.